So, as I was thinking about this teen empowerment fair, one of the things that I remembered that really affected me as a teenager was stress. And the stress, I understand, teenagers go through a lot, and most of the stress was probably caused by, school because you're trying to keep up with the grades, also, relationships, and also sometimes some of us are worried we don't have enough school fees. There's just so much that is expected from us when we are teenagers. And this is the age too when you are trying to think what you're going to be when you grow up. So there's a lot of pressure trying to think, what your career is going to be. And definitely there's a lot of stress that is involved with that. A lot of exams and you have to keep up with school. So one of the things that I used to do or I would recommend would be, if you're stressed out, talk to somebody, talk to your friends, make sure you talk to somebody, have a good time, take a break from what you're doing, whatever that's causing the stress. It could be, studying, just take a break, go do something fun, go do something that you like. It could be that you like hiking. It could be that you like swimming. It could be just taking a walk. It could be just having a good snack like an ice cream or something. Whatever that it is that can help you to get out of the situation that you are in that's causing the stress is important. I understand, when I was younger, we used to try and maybe stay up late so that we can study for the exams, and sometimes we would be so nervous that we feel that we have to study until late at night, and sometimes you actually need that 8 hours of sleep. So even though you have an exam the following day, make sure you go to sleep early, go to bed early, be in bed by 9 o'clock. If you're gonna be up by 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, just make sure you get your 8 hours of sleep. Some people might think maybe it's a good idea to do drugs, but drugs might help a little bit at that particular time. You might feel good and maybe think everything is okay, but usually when you start drugs, it never ends well, because once you're addicted and you can't even perform because of drugs. So drugs are not the solution. I would say yes, I understand, but addiction is a steep hill going up. But when you're addicted, and then problems start, and then that's when things start going down slope. Just make sure you do the right thing to deal with your stress. Get enough sleep, eat well, drink plenty of water, do whatever that you like, whatever that it is that makes you feel good. What it could be, like I said, walking or whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Just make sure you do that to release your stress. Other than that, I hope that's helpful when it comes to stress. But remember, we do understand that as teenagers, there's definitely a lot of stress that comes with everything that you do every day. But always have someone you can talk to, talk to a friend, invite them for a cup of tea, have fun, take a walk, go hiking, go somewhere where there's nature, a river, maybe, take a swim, and sometimes too, take a bath. Anything that can help you, anything positive that can help you relieve your stress is good. And again, don't overwork yourself. Always remember to take a break. I'm sure maybe I can say more about how to help with stress, but I hope the few tips that we have talked about are helpful. Thank you. So being a teenager is a very important age, because as a young adult and also being a teenager, this is the time when you're starting to think about what your career will be, what your goals are, and what your ambitions are in life. And this is a very important time in life, because you're trying to figure out, do I want to be a doctor? Do I want to be a musician? And I would say whatever that you want to be, this is the time to think about it. And the best way to go about it, because I remember when I was a teenager, it was very difficult for me to decide what I wanted to be. And that was a very common question that people would ask you. So, Lenny, when you grow up, what do you want to be? And I would just tell them a doctor, because I'm sure that would be an answer that would make them feel good. But deep inside myself, did I really want to be a doctor, or did I have what it takes to be a doctor? And what I would suggest is, whatever that you like and whatever that you want to be in life, as long as you have passion in whatever you're thinking of doing, you will succeed in it. So think about things that you like doing. Think about the talents that you have. Think about what careers you want to pursue. And what I would suggest is, take a pen and paper and pick about 3 careers. Pick about 3, maybe could be a doctor, it could be a pilot, could be a musician, whatever it is that you're going to pick that you think you'd want to be as your career. I would say, write what do you think are the advantages or the things that you like about that career. And also, on the other side, write what you think you don't like about those careers. And when you look at what you like and what you don't like, then maybe you might have a good picture of what it is that you think you might want to do in the future. And also write the steps that you think you might need to take for you to get to that career that you're thinking of. It could be that you're going to have to maybe go to college for 4 years, for 5 years, whatever it is that is needed for you to get to that goal. Write it down. Also, another thing you can be able to do now as a teenager is, do you know anybody that is actually in that career that you're thinking of doing? Do you know somebody? If it's being a doctor, do you know a doctor? If it's being whatever it is that you're thinking of, if you can find someone that is already in that career, see if you can talk to them and maybe go visit them and spend a day with them at work. If they start at 5 o'clock in the morning, ask them if you can start with them until the end of the day, so that you can pretty much see what their day is like. You'll be able to see what they go through. And sometimes you might like it, or you might say, maybe this is not my thing, because at least you'll be able to walk in their shoes. You'll be able to see what that kind of job entails, what you need to do in order to be whatever the career, or whatever it takes to be whatever career that you're going to choose. And once you write the goals, and once you write what needs to be done, you will at least have a clear picture. Also, volunteer. If you want to work in a hospital, go volunteer in a hospital. Maybe you might see what they do at the hospitals, and at least get an idea of the feeling of whatever career that it is that you want to do. And then the other very important thing is, for example, if you want to be a runner, you want to be a boxer, you want to be in sports, you want to be a musician, you could have the talent, but if you do not practice, you could lose the talent. And the people that are great in what they do, they're great in what they do because they practice every day. You have to practice. Even though you have the talent, you have to practice every day so you can get better at it. And the more you practice, the more you're going to be good at it. And all the successful people, they will tell you that they put in a lot of time in whatever that they do. The musicians that you know, they probably are in the studio 24 hours, 7 days a week, practicing, singing. And I'm sure you even know, if it's a choir in the church, they are always practicing. Even though they do have the talent, you have to practice, practice, practice. They say practice, practice makes perfect. So whatever it is that you want to be good at, you have to practice it. You have to think about it every day, and you have to live it. And I hope that is a little encouraging. Whatever you feel that is your talent, if you do not know what your talent is, sometimes other people might see the talent in you. Whatever people come to you for, even if it's to help them with homework, that shows you have a talent in probably teaching. If they come to you to do whatever it is that they come to you for help for, that is because they have seen a talent in you, and they have seen that you can be able to help them in whatever that they ask you to do for them. And also, anything that you do and it's very easy for you to do, that's a good idea to tell you that you're good at that particular thing, that just comes natural for you. Even though if it could be that you're good at helping people, it could be that you're good at public speaking, it could be that you're good at working with your hands. That's how you know what your talent is, and that might give you a little idea of maybe what you would be successful in the future. So we've talked about stress, and we've also talked about goals and ambitions. But for you to be able to achieve all this, of course you need good health. And as a teenager, this is a very important time in life, because your brain is developing, your body is developing, and you really need to take care of your health. When everybody needs to take care of their health, but during this period of time, there's just so much and so many changes that are going on in your body that you really need to take care of your health. So, for example, your brain, did you know that your brain stops developing way after 25 years old? So your brain is still developing while you're a teenager, and also when you're a young adult, until you're in your mid-20s. Also, your body is developing until you're way after your mid-20s. So it's very important to make sure that you have a balanced diet. Make sure that you eat well. Make sure that you have your vegetables. Make sure that you drink your water. Make sure that you exercise. Take care of yourself. Do your push-ups, do your running. Make sure that at least you're staying active. And eating right is very, very important, because you need to eat right so that your brain can develop, because this is the time when, like we said, you have a lot going on. You're going to school, you're trying to determine your career, so you definitely need a healthy brain. So make sure you eat well, don't take drugs, don't smoke, don't drink. These are things that will mess with your health. Make sure you take care of yourself. Always make sure you see your doctor, and with this, at least you will know that your body is well taken care of, and that way you can be able to succeed in whatever that you're doing. And also, it's good for your future. And also, if you want to live a long, healthy life, you definitely want to take care of yourself, because anything that we do to jeopardize our body, of course you're gonna pay for it later. Another important thing in life is family. Family is very important. They say that family is everything, and I believe, yes, family is everything, but also family is very, very, very important. They're the people that give you support. And what I mean by family, it's your friends, your family that you're related to. Anybody that can come through when you need them. That's your family, your community. These are people, I don't mean your Facebook friends. You could have 1,000 friends on Facebook, but it's those people that count, that you can call them when you need them, when you need help. That support, that foundation is very important, because family is the foundation that really builds you to be what you want, what you're going to be in the future. And family helps you to grow to be what you want to be. So family is very important. So make sure you treat your family well. Always call your mother. Always tell them how you love them, your dad, your sisters, your siblings, your cousin, anybody that you call family. You do need them in your life, because those are the people that support you. Grandma, she needs you, so at least make sure you see her once in a while. But I cannot stress out how family is important when it comes to life, and also when it comes to helping you achieve whatever goals that you need. Family really is important. Something else very important is religion. No matter what religion you belong to, you could be Muslim, you could be Christian, you could be, name it. There's a lot of religions out there. For what I know, all religions teach peace, they teach treating each other with respect, and religion is important because it guides you, and also, you have something to fall back to when things get difficult. You have, in religion, you have people that can support you. You have pastors, you have priests, and you have the Bible, you have the Quran, which you can go back to when things get tough. And also religion kind of gives you a path, or rather, should I say, GPS, to help you navigate through your life. So I think religion is very important in whatever that we do. And as a teenager, it's good to fall back to whatever religion that you belong to, because religion really teaches us a lot about life. And this is history and things that have been written for a long time that are meant to help us. So whatever religion that you believe in, it's very important to follow that religion. And as long as it teaches being positive and helping each other, and also keeping you in the right path, religion is very important in everything that we do. So to summarize, I think it's very important to think about treating each other well. Treat your friends well. Make sure you don't bully your friends. Support your friends at school, other teenagers. Everybody needs each other. And also remember that our community needs you. Teenagers, you guys, you're strong. This is your time. You have a fresh mind, and I believe that you're the ones that are going to change the world. And it's very important. We really need you. The time is now. Do not wait till tomorrow, because like we said, the sky is the limit for you. You have the strength, you have the mind, and I think you have a lot of potential. Remember that, treat everybody well, and also take care of your environment. And always remember that it's sometimes very important, once a week, spend time with either a baby or either an old person, because there's a lot that we can learn from babies. And the good thing is that they never talk back, but they can always give you a smile. And then for the old people, grandma and grandpa, they've lived quite a long time, and they are very wise, and they usually know more than we do. So it's good to spend time with the old folks at least once a week. Make sure you spend time with an old person, just to hear the experience that they have had, and also to help them out, because they need us. And they took care of us. Now it's our time to take care of them. I am so excited that I had this opportunity to spend some time with you. I hope you're gonna continue enjoying the fair. It's a teen empowerment fair, and I'm sure there's a lot that you're going to be doing today. I would like to thank everybody that was involved to make this teen empowerment fair possible. Everybody behind the scene that has been working very hard to make sure that the teens in Africa get an opportunity to grow and also to be empowered. I would also personally want to thank Shola for making it possible for me to be able to be with you, and also to share a few words with you. I do not take this for granted. I believe that the teens and the youth are the ones that are going to transform Africa. I believe the teens and the youth are the ones that are going to transform the whole world as a whole. You people, you have so much potential. You have the strength, you have the brains to make a difference. The time is now. You do not have to wait for the future. You can do it. Thank you very much, the teens of Abuja. I love you so much. I love you, Africa. Thank you.